Say hello, Andrea.
Hi.
So, everybody wants to know why Andrea sold our boat. Well, here you go. Andrea wanted to go kayaking. So, she bought herself Predator 13, one of the best kayaks in the world. And I have a Pelican NXT 120, slightly smaller, but more pretty kayak, because that's what she relegated me to. But in all seriousness, this afternoon we're going to start rigging them. We are going to put on a trolling motor, and we're going to put on some fish rod holders and build some gear to hold all of our fishing gear that normally we would just have on a big boat. Should be an adventure. Bye for now.
What do you say? Grammy's gonna get her fingers in there.
So I was right, I had 4 bolts.
Oh. Look, Grammy trying to take a picture of you. Alicia.
What's up there, sweet girl? What's up there, sweet girl?
Spongy. Here now. What you doing?
Alright, so let's review what we've done so far. There's a trolling motor mount for the Pelican. So the idea is that that'll just be able to pull right off. The 245s will slide right off. Whenever I want to just take it without a motor. Trolling motor battery mounts right there, and straps around the angle iron. It's 2-inch aluminum angle iron, and is wedged in there with the seat in a high position. Gives everything a really nice firm setup. So on Andrea's Predator, we did a little different. 2 bolts up through the black mounts, and that makes a really nice, really sturdy mount that will pop right off. Actually, I have a socket wrench that she'll carry in the seat back, and that's basically going to do it. And same thing, her battery box will wedge right in between where the motor mount is and the angle iron, so they can easily slip on and slip off whenever we don't want to take them out. We don't. Notice, looking at the 2 kayaks from back here, she's got a left hand mount, or right hand mount. I've got a left hand mount on mine, just the way we prefer to fish. I like to use left hand for control, she uses right. You can see here, putting Garmin 5, Matrix 5s, I think they are, and going to use the same old system here that everybody seems to go with. What we don't have is a good way of filling in this hole here on the transducer mount, so I'll look for a small pipe somewhere where we can mount them on, and then just use the slide track to mount it. This looks like it's going to be really firm. Still waiting for Amazon to deliver our head mounts for the head unit. Once they're here, then I'll just be able to mount it right in. So I got a battery box that I'm working on over on the other side of the garage for mine, and it's actually is a perfect fit up underneath into that channel where the Garmin sits, and it just sits right in there. It won't move at all. On Andrea's, her battery box, of course, she has a bag that mounts up in the forward, and you can tell looking at the car and the truck, it's a bit of a typical May 2-4 long weekend. Rainy, crappy, cold. Good day to get some work done. I was kind of hoping to take them out for a water test, but you can't see it here, but they're actually it's blowing 30 degrees out there, so you're not going to have much luck. They're blowing 30 degrees, 30 mile an hour, the north wind, so not much of a day to go out and do a water test on a kayak. Of course, that means I brought the bikes in, so the bikes are sitting in here and I have to work around them. But the battery box is sitting over here. I'm going to change one tip on it, but everybody wants to know what fits in there really well. It's a Plano shot shell box. and it slides right in there and wedges so perfect, it's unbelievable. All I did was take a 2x6 and brace it in. I'm going to fill it with foam all around it. That's actually the battery off my LX7 fish finder for my ice fishing that's up there. And that's it for now.